Yeah, I don't do intros, so I'm just gonna free ball it. The person that's talking right now is VortexRivers. I'm here with my two best friends that I consider brothers. Go ahead.
This is weird name Choir, but I'm a nobody. I'm unknown right now.
Bro forgot his own username. I can't believe it.
And you.
I mean, specifically free spelled with 2 F's because I'm kind of illiterate. 9763. You'll find me on every platform, but not really because I'm also nobody.
Can't with y'all. I swear to God. Alright.
We somebody's.
Yeah, well, look, everyone is special in their own fucking way,
100%.
regardless. So it don't matter.
Fucking sick.
So, topics, yo. I'm here.
Yo,
Talk
legit.
about
3 young, grown men. Positivity, bro.
Oh wait.
Positivity.
Exactly. Look at those laughs, bro.
Go to immaculate vibes right off the bat.
Right off the back. 100%.
Just hit him with that.
Yep.
Now we all laughing a little bit.
That's it.
All right. So y'all, for real. Any topics right now?
Nope.
Brain dead.
Fuck.
We share
Damn.
the same brain cell, bro.
Well, shit.
Oh, damn.
I got the perfect thing. What's any video games y'all been keeping up with?
I gotta look at my Steam. I'm going to my Steam page because I have a lot of shit that I actually am excited for. One of them off the top of my hand, freaking head.
Sorry. Don't worry about it.
You got it.
Yeah, don't even stress it, bro.
That's the thing that happens in this day and age, bro. You just be mixing words.
Just be mixing it up. Oh, god damn, bro. No, fucking Be Gone Beast. Lit.
Yeah, that I'm still waiting for.
I'm waiting for that. More, let's see this list. I got A Frog's Tale, Creature Keeper, Billy Bust Up looks cool.
Oh, that's that music game,
That
right?
music game, yep.
Yeah.
Undefeated Genesis, though. I don't know if y'all heard of fucking Undefeated. I was about to say a different game, but it's like a superhero game. I'm a superhero fan. I love that shit. But this game, it's fire because I'll pull it up. I'll show y'all later. But like, it's fire. And then another one, The Big Catch.
That one, I'm interested.
Showed you that. Showed you that Vortex. That shit is pretty crazy.
What you into? Or what you playing?
Bro, you know I've been playing the Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah, no.
The whole nostalgia core of it haven't played this game for like 9 years. It was so lonely back then, but now I got friends.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a different age now.
Word.
So, that makes sense. For me, I've been practically playing every damn thing.
Yep.
Haste, Marvel Rivals, Repo, Monster Hunter, which I need to get back to that so I can actually make some more stuff on it. So yeah, that's practically what I've been playing. Everything. Literally everything.
How do y'all feel about the gaming era right now that we're in?
Holy, that's a good question.
This is actually something I legitimately wanted to avoid talking about.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna just say it right now. I don't care. I don't care how people feel about what I'm about to say. The gaming sphere right now, absolutely terrible. I need this shit to crash and burn.
I mean, I gotta say, I have to agree to a big degree, specifically AAA and now quadruple A, which is still insane. But
the fuck is quadruple? Okay.
I'll explain in a second, actually. But as far as it goes for like just a AAA, obviously we know, especially what's going on with Nintendo right now.
Oh my god.
It's
insane.
They put a freaking button on the controller that's a paid for button. Why would you put that on your controller? Beats the hell out of me. Like I said, a lot of people are saying it too. Used to love Nintendo, but it's like, again, the game's amazing, but the company is just ass. And along with all of that, every fucking thing else just follows. Like, what fucking... I don't know. Nintendo's, they as everyone's calling them, the Disney of video games, but they're just the old timers. Like, to a big degree, they are very slow to catch up with things. Like, it took all the way to the Switch 2 to finally be 4K and, 60 frames per second and stuff like that.
They had a proper voice chat in their things. That's kind of funny because they literally just made Discord.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You are not lying. Literally, they just made this go.
Bro, the one thing that pisses me off, and I agree with it needs to crash and burn, because if it does, it can be rebuilt.
Exactly.
It can be rebuilt. Yeah. And right now, there already are, I feel like overseas, not in America, but like overseas, people are capturing the idea of what people want in gamers. You had Wukong, which was freaking an amazing game. I didn't play it, but I'm seeing it, and I'm just like...
It was actually really good. My only gripe with it is that I wish they had more combat action options, because, again, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, you name it.
Right.
That's the only thing I wish from it. But again, the game is very pretty.
Yes.
Very pretty.
One game from that I am personally super freaking excited for, but I don't know how many people know about it. It's called Dokevi. It's a freaking Korean game that excites me personally. I showed you it with Vortex.
I don't know if, to be honest with you, if they're gonna...
They will, and they are. It's just that it's the same people from Crimson Desert and Black Desert Online. Only thing is, Crimson Desert, they want to finish that first and release it and like completely do that before they start releasing more Dokevi. The reason why I'm so excited for that one though is because it encapsulates everything that when I first got into gaming, it was like MapleStory and like all those online games.
Yeah,
and stuff like
I used
that.
to play it crazy back in the day, but you know.
And it has that same like community element vibe with all the action and with all the fun, but just being super duper crazy, like good art behind it as well.
Got you.
And like in today's like sort of 3D era where like the Monster Hunter, or if Monster Hunter didn't invent it, it popularized it with the Sky Grapple, something like that.
No, Monster Hunter definitely didn't. That's pretty old,
That's pretty
homie.
old?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
pretty old.
Right.
Like that's something that's more. I think a note in terms of what you're trying to say. But yeah, grappling, it's probably it's like one of the main mechanics of like every game now having it. Yeah,
right.
but
so, yeah, I say all
but
this
it
to
is
say,
definitely like an old thing.
Right. And then like I'm leading on that because this game seems to encapsulate a lot of what's been popularized recently, but it's trying to push the boundary more a little bit. Being it's another creature collector. I'm a Pokemon was one of my favorite things growing up, so it's like a good creature collector game, but it's like it just captures that heart of what gamers kind of want in a sense. And I think the gaming industry nowadays just lost that.
Honestly,
Bro,
completely.
Nowadays, the gaming industry is they're banking on nostalgia value, so they're remaking all these old games.
Yep,
and
which low-key has been kind of pissing me off, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Some I'm okay with, but that's to a degree. I'm not too big on the remakes and remakes.
Sega's doing it right, kinda, because they're banking on nostalgia value, but they've finally fucking been doing what we've been asking for ages, which was just, give us a new game.
Anyway,
right.
I'm glad you said that, because now all the new games that we've been getting are copy and pastes.
I mean, that's kind of true. That's why they keep saying it's dead. And the thing is, it's not dead. I will say it like this. I'm very happy that indie is starting to really, specifically,
that part.
especially with animation.
Yeah.
And now we have it with, the indie gaming scene's always been there. But to a big degree, no, I agree with you. Like, we need it to burn, because let the indie come up. Let the indie come up for the animation, for the music, for the video games. Just let it rise, because I mean, I don't know. And again, they're not as restricted by some company. Oh, you can't make this like this. Oh, you can't make this like that. And that's why we're getting so much creativity. Shoot.
It's because they don't have to live up to some sort of preset standard anymore. Because,
exactly.
Like all these big names, they have a standard that they have their style that they have to reach. If you're just starting out, you find your own style, and then you don't have to lock yourself in said style. You can branch out.
That is true.
Like, what is it? MetaRoom found their style. Azali. I'm just talking about music because I've been listening to.
Oh yeah. I love MetaRoom.
MetaRoom, Azali. Who else? Patterns.
I haven't heard them. Yeah.
Patterns, but like they're just doing their own thing. It's working out for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
100% for real. And like, what was that point? Oh, because they don't have the massive budgets, it also forces them to think outside the box. Because like, if you don't have the money to like put something forth, okay, and you have this big idea, how will you get to it? And so it's like pushing indie devs to think outside the box in terms of creativity, how they're going to achieve the game mechanics that they want in today's time, where especially now where because so much has been already been done in gaming and in media in general. Like, how do you really invent something new, bro? Just one example, something that actually fucking blew my mind. I'm watching a video on somebody put a compilation of all the bosses together, but I think they started the video off with the start of the game, the opening of the game. It's the most amazing like freaking sequence I've seen. Like, you put the credits in the beginning and just your display of like introducing people to the game. I'm just like, oh shit, this is wow, that's dope. It's really kind of cool. And I don't know if it's indie, but shit, if it is, great, because it's you can innovate and you can.
That's what I was gonna touch upon. Specifically, there's not really a lot of quote unquote original, but I mean, just in general, just building up on top of the things that's already been done. What sometimes people do just like a simple hack and slash or a simple shooter. Those shooters been done to goddamn death. But you know, like you can always just build upon these ideas and then make it your own. And that is where the originality comes from. Yeah. Same thing with the characters you make, or you know, just in general how you make stuff in general. Like that's just kind of how it is. Like a lot of times, a lot of things aren't gonna be original, but you could definitely be different with how you do it, and then it can be innovative in its own way. So people would then follow that.
Right.
One of the biggest examples of combat, because people love to talk about it to death. Dark Souls. Dark Souls was very much. It was a lot more. The enemies is just like you. You gotta hit and wait.
Right.
And what did that do? That inspired a shit ton of other people to make their games like that, man. So it's like exactly.
Word.
So it's like you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's really just taking an idea and really just working upon it, and then making it your own thing. And that's where the originality comes from.
100%.
Or comes in more so.
Yeah. 100%. What I feel like. When it comes down to that originality too, what game would you say is, for you guys individually, is like the most original that you've played or seen?
Ooh, that's a good question. I gotta actually think on that.
Word.
Yeah, I actually gotta think on that.
Bro.
Like, hold on.
It's really tough.
I don't even. Because you have, so the genres that we have the FPS, we have the roguelikes.
I like FPS. Okay, so I know they call it like Doom Boomer Shooter because it's old, it's fast, you don't gotta reload. Now, I love that genre of shooters, I'm not gonna lie. Funny enough, it's what got me good on mouse and keyboard. So that I love Doom. But also do like hero shooters to a degree too. I mean, Overwatch, VortexRivers, I really like them. Sometimes it could be annoying playing with the people, but I mean, still the game's enjoyable, so I enjoy that. But as far as goes for in terms of originality, fuck, that's a difficult one.
That's a difficult one.
I gotta actually think on that.
It's a difficult one.
At that point, I'm gonna just give you the list of the games I like. At that point, I mean, a good one in terms of originality would be Sky. Children of the Light.
Yes.
Very much
Insane.
so. And its community is very nice. I still have yet to meet the crazy bad people. I know there are some, because I mean, that's every community.
Right.
But I mean, majority of my experience on it has been very peaceful.
It's insane.
And I love the game, the music and everything.
I love how the developers have created Sky to be that beautiful game where people can come. Like, they legit like...
Oh yeah, you can just leave and then come back. And it's that's like the biggest thing about that game that I love.
Word. Like, they've baked in that I guess positivity factor, or that you gotta be like, you have to come at this game from a certain point. Like, you have to try hard in order to be an asshole in that game. Like, it's really cool.
I'll put it like this: to a big degree, the game doesn't force you.
Right.
To you have to be a nice person.
No.
And I don't know. I guess that's probably why the success of it has been so good. Like, well done. Like it legit doesn't force you to be nice. I mean, gradually people just want to help each other. Like the whole system of moths being like the new baby players, and then people like, I'm gonna take this one and teach them the ways, which I've done a ton of times. Like, it's nice.
Teaching the ways, I'll never forget. The only time I played Sky, and I should be playing it more because it's a very beautiful game, and I love games like that. I'm just kind of lazy at the moment.
Understandable.
Understandable. The only time that I played Sky, I was a little baby moth, and you was the baby. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but you held my hand at the beginning, and I was like, okay. Okay, I'm starting to get in the feel for the gameplay. Let's go beat the game.
exactly.
Then we proceeded to get to the ending, which they had just previously revamped.
Oh yeah, yep.
So we both, I didn't know what was going on. You didn't know what was going on because it was different for you. It was like, yeah, we got it. We there, and then we just happened to beat it.
Yeah,
That's
Nice.
I mean, again, it's still a beautiful game. When I very, very first got into it, but now a couple of years ago, I'm like a veteran in that game.
Hell yeah, word.
Whatchamacallit, it was just real nice because whenever I would hop on here and there, I would see new players in certain areas, show them like the little spirits to get.
Right.
I've helped like probably like dozens like get to the freaking Eden, and I would always just leave because I don't need to do it over, but they do.
Yeah.
But when I do want to do it over, I'll help them and I'll do the thing with them.
Nice.
It's really nice. I don't know. It's just very fucking peaceful game.
It's a very peaceful game. It's like that little safe haven that you can come into the game world.
Yes.
In that game, world in general.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Which, I guess, I'm branching it off in a little bit of a topic, but with the metaverse, that's what I sort of like hoped that it would have been, is because you have
I get what you're saying. I mean,
and when shit is like a lot, you can go to a game like Sky. You can go to a world
like Sky. You know, I still hate the term metaverse because of metaverse, aka Facebook. But you know, I mean, if you want to go by that term, like VR chat is one of the, and that game, please, like I said, that shit. Oh my gosh, that game is practically cursed. But you know what? Perfect time to explain my experience on that thing. So my first time playing VR chat.
It is sort of an innovation too.
Yeah, it's big innovation. Big. I will never. That's one thing I have to give VR chat. It pushed people to constantly keep adding more or changing up how to work the VR. Right. Now we have full body tracking and stuff like that. Like it's I have to give VR chat that. I don't necessarily know if it started with them, but definitely it pushed them.
Yeah,
it pushed a lot of people to get to that. So, my very first time getting on VR chat was when it first came out. This was my friend. And it's pretty nice because everyone's like, what the hell's going on? You know, everyone's just learning. And that was that. Since we played it like 2 days, never came back to it. I'm going to be making a video on it soon. I just came back to it, you know, again, because like I said, I'm going to make a video. And my God.
Gosh, bro.
So first, I just want to like experience how is it. So I just joined like some lobbies. I think one of them was like the Black Cat Cafe. First one I joined, thankfully pretty chill.
Oh gosh.
Second one I joined, insane. Insane.
Oh gosh.
I'm not gonna say what some of the people were saying on there, but yeah, insane. And it just went downhill from there. Went downhill from there. I made 2 friends on it, which was cool because, like I said, I will be returning back to it, so make videos. But they was really nice. They were showing me around. One of them took me to this world, and it was Five Nights at Freddy's, but obviously it was that type of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
The Fredrinas or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Bro, all I gotta say is I was just like, I mean, I'm unfazed. I don't really care. Right. But it's just the way people were acting in there, man.
There's levels to this shit. There's levels.
It was some guy that was like in an Amish like thingy, and it was a picture that moved and squished every time he talked. He was just following me everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and my motto was the lamb from Cold Lamb. Everywhere I was going, and then which I'm gonna be showing you in a bit. Was it's like an avatar world where you can just find different avatars, and one of them was a car, and you could just get in the car and they drive me around.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's dope.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, VR chat would be considered a quote unquote metaverse. Right.
Right. That's one. I just thought of it too. Repo is not bad of a game that kind of, I don't want to say innovates, but is not even original, but that it does something good. It's where it feels
like
unique.
I feel like adding like the physics, actually making the characters not just something, but and that's no shade to like Lethal Company or even content warning, if I'm correct, it's called.
I think.
Excuse me. But whatchamacallit? It's They're both not bad, you know. They're both extraction games too. Well, content warning is, you got to get likes and the followers and stuff like that. The views, there we go. And Lethal Company is essentially what really got everyone playing those extraction games again. So, but Repo's really nice. It like I said, the one thing it definitely does add is the physics, being able to pick up your friends and stuff like that.
Right.
And a lot more options to fight back in the game. That I do like.
That
I have to give them respect for adding a shotgun in the game and it not needing to be a update for a later on thing. Like AK and Lethal Company, the Nutcrackers, they have like shotguns, and the way to beat them, if I'm correct, there's like a little eye that pops out under the Nutcracker's head, and you have to hit that, and you can get the shotgun. Repo, you can just buy it in the store if you have enough money, bro. Like, that's good enough for me, man. That's good enough for me. So yeah.
Like I'm still stuck thinking about what the most unique game that I've played is, because my gaming I guess my gaming choices, they're kind of limited. Unfortunately, I'm still mainly on Nintendo consoles.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Again, listen, to each their own.
Yeah, I know, but since the Switch, its hardware is kind of outdated, I can only really play like those really old games now.
Yeah.
I guess luckily I do own a Steam Deck, so
yeah, same.
I'm gonna say
I got to get one soon.
It's dope.
It's not that it really changed up the formula, but I guess for me it'd have to be Ender Lilies and then proceeding to Ender Magnolia. There's like a Metroidvania games.
Oh yeah.
That Vortex. It's not so much just the gameplay aspect itself, but just like how the world was built, and it captivated me. And I just had to keep playing until I got to the very end.
That's fire. That's what games should do.
Ender Lilies was a very lonely world, and then the sequel game, Ender Magnolia, it had more life to it. There was more people that you could talk to, but they were both beautiful in their own ways. I really enjoyed games.
Yeah, I love those two games because, like I told you, I was actually introduced to it by my friend, and she showed me everything, and then that's when I was like, oh, well, I still haven't got to play it, but one day I will play it. So definitely do want to get to it.
I haven't heard about it, those games. It's the same series.
Yeah, same series. Okay. One is it's just the part two. It's one and then two.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, again, it's not out yet. Actual, I don't know if it's innovative, but it's definitely insane. It's super original. It's called Screenbound. This
you lost me because I've never heard of it before.
Fucking game is insane. And then there's another one, Ruffy and the Riverside. So these two games, Ruffy and the Riverside and Screenbound, pretty interesting. Ruffy and the Riverside, I'll mention that one first because Screenbound I'm way more excited for. No offense to Ruffy. But Ruffy, you are this character. It's like a cute little troll monster, sort of Muppet looking thing. You're running around. You can grab material. You know how like when you're creating a game where like you're in a 3D environment and in a 3D virtual environment, you can add a material on to give it a texture. In this game, you can steal textures off of thing and apply it onto other things to use it as a climbable terrain or like a different. It's fucking insane.
Is it like a puzzle game?
It's a puzzler platformer.
I feel good. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, what the? I saw this shit. I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. This is incredible.
It's like, it sounds like, what's the game called? Viewpoint, if I'm correct.
That, yeah.
And you get to take picture of the thing, and then
about the game where you take pictures and it becomes like
actual terrain. The only thing that gets me is that everyone got mad because the full game had a narrator, and everyone turned the narrator voice.
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do that same thing.
I heard, like, I think the one that I was like, oh, that's awesome. And, people like, oh, the millennials speak really sweet. So they just all turned the volume.
That is crazy. At least they weren't forced to freaking listen to it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. Can't get mad there. And
then Screenbound now. This game is insane. So it's another platformer. But the thing is, you're playing, I think, as a boy who has like this Game Boy Advance.
I know what you're talking about. I immediately remembered.
Fucking ridiculous. You're playing as this boy in a 3D world, but the boy has a Game Boy Advance looking console in his hands. But the Game Boy Advance console is another dimension where it's just 2D. So while you're navigating the world, you can raise the console to control your character, who you're playing as, from the 2D perspective, or you can lower it and just walk around in the world in 3D. The thing is, it's also a puzzler, platformer too. You have to go into 2D in order to clear some levels or to move some things out of the way or to put things in your way in order for you to sort of accomplish. But it's...
You know what game this is actually making me? This is making me think of the, what was it? I forgot the exact title, but it's the Paper Mario game on the Wii.
Oh,
it's not 1,000 Year Door.
No, it's the one that came after.
Yeah, where you get to turn 2D and 3D?
Yeah.
3D.
I know, yeah.
Yes.
That one specifically.
Freaking insane, bro. Freaking insane. And these concepts, again, since it reminds me of an older game, they're not new, but the way that they do it, it's so fucking
funny
insane,
enough,
bro.
speaking on that, Split Fiction, a section of it actually does exactly what you're talking about. I wish they did more of it, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, exactly the same thing.
It's so good. It's so good. Dang, what was the most fun game you guys have ever played?
Oh, bro, dog, that's like
Why are you giving us these hard
yeah, like legit. That is a hard question. That is legit a hard question. I actually have to think on that now.
What is the most fun game that I've played?
No,
That's hard because
yeah.
freaking I got Devil May Cry up there.
Ooh, that was
Haste
good.
just coming out, crazy enjoyable. I've always been a fan of Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter 2.
Nice.
So.
I never played a single monster in the game. I'm slacking.
It's alright. It's alright. No
Yeah,
worries.
everybody has it first.
Though it was difficult, I enjoyed Elden Ring surprisingly.
Elden Ring was great.
Some older games gotta be oh damn, now I gotta think. No, I gotta think.
I'm not gonna lie, I found my answer.
Me too. I got mine.
I found my answer.
Nice.
And I still filled with regret to this day because I actually spent money on it. But Zenless Zone Zero. That is the most fun that I've had in a video game in a long while.
Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
Yeah, to answer that question,
Wow.
because you keep hearing me say it,
Yeah.
I gotta say it was DMC. When DMC 5 came out, I was losing my shit. Like,
was
every
freaking-
day I was getting them just to play. And because I beat the game, I think, like in a day and a half. And then after that, I was just learning. I want to go back to it because I want to just play it again just to play it. And actually just, you know.
Just chill.
Yeah, exactly.
That game is so fire. Mine has to be a VR game called Smash Drums. I have never...
I remember you showing me that. I remember.
You're just a drummer, but like the notes, like they come towards you, but you're using the controls. You're just drumming inside the thing. It put me onto, and the thing that I love is that the guys in it, the developers of the game, the songs aren't just things that they create. They're actual songs.
Oh, so it's actual notes. So basically, the game could teach you how to drum if you.
No.
Yes and no.
Yes and
well,
no.
okay.
Yes and no.
Yeah, actually, he's the drummer, so he would know.
It doesn't really. So like the notes fly at you in actual like shaped cymbals and like the toms and like the snares and all that stuff. But you're only using your the motion controllers to smack the notes that are hitting. Then
there's no like a
traditional set. Not originally, but then they added it. They updated it and they added it. Still, I personally didn't like it because you're just that. I like the full body experience instead of just the arms. But what got me so freaking hyped for the game is that they didn't just pick like these are songs that I've never heard before, but they're fucking bangers. And it's a rock game. Yo. It's freaking insane. Like they put me onto this guy named LeBrock. Yeah, LeBrock. They put me onto Hot Chocolate. These are bands that they're on Spotify on all platforms. Freaking amazing rock bands, rock groups. But I haven't smiled and I haven't jumped for joy after completing a song since like I was a kid, bro. I was like, yo, this game is absolutely incredible. Yeah, music games. Music games sort of tend to be that genre that
always get you. Damn.
Yeah.
So he said the whole genre. He said fuck
Word.
one game. The whole genre. I mean, yeah, because I mean, for me, that's why like the one question I would never answer, but I'm gonna ask both of y'all since Homeboy wants to ask one difficult question. What is your favorite genre of game?
Oh, hack and slash, easy.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. be honest, and excuse my language, I'm a huge slut for these games, bro. Put any one of them in a trailer, and be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna cop that eventually. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that. I'm 100% it.
Yeah.
As much as people like to hate on the Warrior series, I fucking love Hyrule Warriors. That's what got me into it.
That's what got you into. Okay.
Any game with even the slightest bit of hack and slash, and I see it, I'm gonna be there eventually, and I'm gonna play this game until I can't do anything left in it.
Oh yeah.
I think legit all these questions are hard for me to answer because I literally play everything.
Right.
Like I literally play everything.
Right.
Shit, even puzzle games. Even puzzle games,
And
man.
that's insane too, because like even though my favorite would be music game, rhythm specifically, so you got everything from fucking Elite Beat agents back in the day, Rhythm Heaven.
I fucking love Rhythm Heaven.
Oh my god, that's why I'm pissed off with Nintendo, because they want to make games so expensive. They're coming out with a new Rhythm Heaven. I'm just like, why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
But it never occurred to me that even though it's my favorite game genre, I'll still have tons of fun in like something I would never find myself playing, like a strategy game or 4X fucking Civilization. But that would be like a good game to play. I'm just like, oh shit, because I don't know. You explore something new around, or like outside of your boundaries. It's like,
yeah, you said 4X and almost scared me. I thought you were about to say 2XKO, the fighting game that's coming out soon. No. I can't fucking wait for
fighting
that.
games are fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that
Huh?
Yours is fighting.
You see, I would say my favorite genre is fighting, but I play everything. Like, I love platformers.
Yeah.
A shit ton.
Don't
One
get
of my
fat.
favorite platformers will forever be Crash.
Yeah.
Like, I love fighting games.
Let's not go into this like
one of my I can't with y'all, man.
God damn it, my stomach.
One of my favorite whatchamacallits, like I said, platformers, fighting, tiny bit of racing because of my brother.
Nice.
And yeah, man, like it's generally hard for me to answer those questions because I generally like a shit ton of games. But that's the problem with having that creative mind I got. Like it's always this, that, and that, you know.
Yep, I cut you off so bad. I'm sorry, Fly. Great. God damn it.
It's flying. I'm gonna change my Discord profile picture to a picture of a flying. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I really gotta appreciate my friend for. He's been trying to get me to play one of his favorite games for the longest time. This guy at 5, and it's one of the turn-based strategy games, and for some reason I had a disdain for turn-based games, but ever since I finally set my I don't want to call it pride. Like,
You
I
could,
don't know,
to a degree, yeah, like an ego.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna play that. Or I don't like that. You know, without
ever
even
since I
trying to
set that
get.
aside and actually played the game, like I gave it a couple chances. Like I tried it twice and it didn't work out, but then the third time I actually locked in. My bad. I had to. I said lock and I had to do it. But,
Listen, that's me when I see Squirrel Girl. Continue though. Continue.
But yeah, ever since I actually logged in to play the game, one, the story was amazing. It was kind of weird pace at sometimes, but I really liked it. And then the biggest thing is, I said he had me playing this guy at 5, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that quietly the best game in the series. I played 6.
Yes.
I didn't like it.
I want to say something. As far as it goes for turn-based, you play too good of a starting game. Like, I can't lie. Once you said this guy at 5, I was like, yeah, it's going to be hard for you to play other turn-based games. Yeah. Because you started with this guy, which is a very good fucking, very good.
I tried this guy at 6. Next, it went back to, like, the very roots of the game. I was like, I can't do it. I can't stand it. It's not the same as this guy at 5.
Because 5 is it's chaotic. It's very chaotic, and I enjoy it.
It is chaotic, and my friend was quite literally seething when he saw the strategy that I was going with to beat each of the levels. Like there's one level he had so much trouble with. I was like, let me stack. I stacked all my units on top of each other and just threw each and every one of them straight to the boss and won. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I said. It's so nonsensical. Like I said, you start off with a great turn-based game. It's gonna be so hard for you. Like, and I'm just saying that because, like you said, you're not too big on it. It's gonna be so hard for you to play some other ones. Like, I mean, again, I will always say this to anybody: if you really want to try it, just give it a chance.
Yeah.
If you have, especially if it is like a funded game that's not like 40 and under. If you have the funds for it and you really want to try it, give it a shot. Hey, and if it's Steam, you can always just refund it, especially if it's under 2 hours. So,
that's so funny too, because like honestly, that's how I felt about Sky at first. And I remember, you remember how I was when Sky first came out. When he first got me into Sky, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And he led me through the game. Vortex, he led me through. But then I tried it on my own, and I was like, fuck this game. I said, what the fuck is this? And I was like, you know what?
He texted me. He's like,
yep.
You know what? I'm going to actually just try and go through it. And lo and behold.
Love that game, man.
Got another person in the sky.
I was like, holy shit. Games, they can do that. But I gave it a chance, and I had to put that ego, that pride, that thing aside in order to be able to see it for what it was in that moment.
That's kind of just how it is with like a lot of media sometimes. It's really just, as annoying as it may be for some people, because we are in this very self-centered day and age now with everything, like to a big degree, it's really just putting it aside and just trying a different opinion for once, which is just so difficult for a lot of people. It shouldn't be, but you know, it is what it is.
You need that perspective.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Perspective.
I'm not gonna lie. I think every now and then we do need that kind of game that kind of challenges us into playing it. Like once we get past that initial hurdle, it's just gonna keep throwing them at us. But then we just we're so into the game now that we can't just quit.
Yep.
By the way, I forgot to say this. Bengi, I love you. Bengal SW. You should go follow him on Twitter. He's a really cool guy.
I don't know that person, so I can't say anything. But
yeah.
Hey, well, go to W shout out, bro. W shout out.
Yeah, every now and then you do need one of those games that challenge you, because that's really how you broaden your horizons. Like, not even just in games, but like in life in general.
Yeah.
You will not make any progress without any kind of challenge.
And that's why I told y'all he's spitting. And I was just gonna say, that's why I said it's so hard for me to decide. I love too many different things.
I hear that.
I love too many different things. It's so hard for me to decide. Like, I know some people like, no, you have to like this one specific one, or you have to like that specific one. It's like, nah, bro. I play too much different things to really stick to one thing. And it's not even like I can't play this for too long. No, I'll go days on end and play something. It's literally what happened with Sky. What? Almost a whole month of me playing Sky. Like,
word.
You know,
word.
That's always gonna be the perfect example for me. I just genuinely love the game. But yeah, no, that's very true.
Yes, I'm holding back laughter right now because fucking. What does this entail? But like this podcast themed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, hey, it's on the same topic.
God damn it! I'm sorry, y'all.
What even made it pop into your head?
I don't know.
Bro, he thought of the train. Golden content.
In order to enjoy what the heck we're talking about, you guys just gotta go check out the main channel. You gotta go check out Vortex's main channel.
Golden content. Be sure to watch spooky shit with your friends.
Just pause the video and go to spooky right now.
Come back afterwards.
I can't with y'all, I swear.
20 seconds.
I can't.
Yep.
I really can't with y'all, I swear.
Fucking damn it. Yeah, man. Yep.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Ooh, I got a great question for y'all. Because this is a question I've been struggling with for forever. See, with the drawing and stuff, I already know what I'm doing.
Right.
If y'all was to create a magnum opus video game, what would it be?
I'm gonna let you guys answer.
Okay. So you have to meditate.
No, because you're asking this to the guy who went to school for learning.
Oh yeah. Actually, he would already have his answer.
I already kind of have my answer. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys go first.
And funny enough,
Okay.
I already have my answer too.
Holy shit. It made me think, but
Damn. Well, never mind. I guess it wasn't a difficult question. Fuck me then, I guess.
God damn it. I gotta go back into my notes.
Come on, bro.
real quick.
Yeah, I guess he gonna have to go first then. He gonna have to go first.
No problem. I got fucking. But I just. Where the hell? No, it's in here. Why is it? It's not. Bruh.
It's alright, bro. It's
I had a
stuck
whole
in-
section for games. But anyways.
It's stuck in your brain skin, bro. You got it.
It's just in the skin, bro. So my folds, bro. That is crazy.
Come on, bro.
Would it be my magnum opus? Alright, so favorite genres music, rhythm games. I'm also been a huge fan of like creature collectors. I don't know, I was about to say furries, but not necessarily furries.
I fucking love furries, bro.
Yes, not necessarily furries. This is furry like this fucking we're unhinged.
But anyways,
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. So the idea that I had for this game, right? It's similar to Sky, actually, because Sky has just left such a beautiful imprint in like my mind and my heart for like a peaceful game. But I don't want it as peaceful as Sky. It's still going to be action oriented, but rather, so pretty much you go around the world and you have different animals and stuff that you can befriend and whatnot. You can battle them, you can collect them, but the way that you collect them, you're not like Pokemon traditional where you're just like fighting them and what's the name. You have to learn their song. Each and every,
I like that actually.
right? I'm just like
that. Okay.
Each and every species has like a song, and like depending on the region, and the song might be different depending on the environment that you go to. It might be more attuned to that environment. And it's also an homage and an ode to like different world music. So you got like Indian style stuff, you got like African style stuff, maybe European, Latin American, so from around the world, like inspired music like that. And these species that originate in those areas, they have songs in those sort of vibes. And then you learn their song, you can befriend them, and then you can also like use them as mounts, as rideables, fly around the world learning, and then like doing certain things like that. But then where would be the story of the game? I have no idea yet. But
Yeah, I mean that's okay.
that's the start.
All right.
That's like the start of it.
Since Free still wanted me to go. All right. Easy. One of like my top 3 genres: fighting, platforming, hack and slash. I think y'all already know the answer. Y'all know me well enough now. It's gonna be a platformer where you can do all the cool hopping around stuff with a bit of speed added to it.
Nice.
Fighting segments, more like Devil May Cry, kin of the hack and slash, and that's essentially it. It's gonna be like a platforming fighter,
Oh yeah.
but not as so much as you're fighting each other. More of like a regular story linear platformer with fighting elements in it. But a lot of platforming because I really fucking love platforming.
Platforming is wonderful.
Platforming is infuriating, but I love it.
It can be, yes, it can be. There's some platformers that, listen, I'm never one to spike my controller, but listen.
I could just imagine.
Fuck this game.
I forgot it was a platformer. It has only happened to me twice. I'm already ashamed to say twice. It's happened to me twice that a platformer has made me spike my controller.
I can just imagine the controller shattering like little bits. You gotta go out and buy a new one just because of a video game.
Yo, that shade feels so crazy, bro.
Before I actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, I'll let you finish, and I gotta talk about rage in video games.
Yo,
that's gonna be like the last thing we speak on. Cause hold on, go on with your video game idea.
I gotta hear this.
So my magnum opus of a video game, I already know it's kind of borderline impossible to achieve. But
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't say impossible around here, boy.
Right. So I'm a very big fan of pixel games. I love the top down style, but it can be very limited.
That is true.
In what you can do. The best example that I've seen of what's reaching the kind of game that I'd like to create is Crosscode. Really good game. You should go play it.
Crosscode?
Crosscode. It's
Never heard.
It's a really good game. I lent the physical copy to my friend.
Nice.
What was I saying? So yeah, top-down 2D game. You get to explore your environments, but I'd also like heavy action into it. Along with like bullet hells. I've created a movement prototype in the past that I really liked, where you play. I had a character design. It was a robot boy. And the most I got was as far as making him aim and teleport.
Gotcha.
But I didn't want teleporting to be too free, so I had to put a limit between the range.
Yeah, because that's you always gotta legitimately work on certain mechanics that have too much freeing, especially depending on how you're making it.
Yeah, so
people find a way to break it.
I had to make walls that he can teleport through, and then some that he can't. But there was always just a specific range, and whenever he teleported, the camera would pan to his new location. It was a really cool effect. But I thought, this is something that I gotta keep.
Nice.
So I still have the prototype on this. I just gotta find it and open it up to show you guys. I need a controller to pair it though.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a heavy action bullet hell. Heavy on the movement. But then the part that I deem kind of impossible is I wanted to do input commands similar to fighting games, because I've always found that true, and now that I've always found it to be very cool, and now that I'm actually playing a fighting game in Gear, I know what it's like to put in the inputs. Only thing is you don't really have, from a top-down pixel game perspective.
Right.
Remember how I said it was very limited?
Right.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. I get what you're saying. I actually completely understand what you're saying.
You can put in the input, it's gonna offset your character's location just
exactly.
It might not work.
Especially directional. Especially as hack and slashes. A lot of times if you're facing an enemy, you have the back is not exactly always back. It is the facing away from the enemy. So that means you could be moving the analog up instead of down. So I get what you're saying.
So that's why I kind of deem it kind of impossible. But if it is possible, I still would like to try it.
Would it work with a lock-on system of some sort?
I was just
shit! That might actually be the case.
I was just thinking that actually. I could do a lock-on.
Yeah, but that would really only be the only way to actually get certain things done. You would legitimately probably have to need a lock-on system. Because
here's the downside to the lock-on. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's alright.
Remember, this game is also supposed to be a bullet hell. If you're locked onto an enemy, you're not gonna see.
Yeah, that is a complicated idea. I see why you're saying what you're saying. Oh man, that's actually pretty difficult. I see.
But the lock-on thing would be cool for boss fights.
It would be, yeah.
And then the only thing I wonder. What would it look cool? Would it create a cool effect if, for specific fights, the view? So because with top-down perspectives, would you say that part of that limitation is how far or how close the camera is? Yeah. It's what if for a bigger fight for that lock-on, since the bullet hell, you can control how far it is, so you can see more of the screen. I don't know.
I would just have it. I would have the camera kind of do its own thing. Where for specific fights you'll be able to see more.
Make it more like a dynamic camera.
Yeah, right. When you're in the overworld and it's not too danger heavy. Right. It's kind of more
spaced out.
It's spaced out, but you can see your character and your immediate surroundings.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Very intense fights.
Yeah.
It's gonna be farther back.
Got you. So you get a sense to see everything. Yeah, and it makes it fair too. So you're not just getting hit by West Bubba from behind the whatever piece of thing it's hitting you behind. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I had a thought, I just lost it.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Hopefully nobody takes any of our game ideas.
know what? I didn't even think of it like that.
Jesus shit.
But it's alright. It's alright.
I mean, hey, if somebody wants to make my magnum opus and you want to do it for me, I'll gladly be a consumer.
I will gladly be a consumer.
Oh hell yeah, I'd be a super consumer.
I just want to fucking play it.
Because
like,
like I said,
that's my thing. I just want to play it.
Like I said, it gotta be a heavy platform. They gotta be flying. There's gotta be dodging. There's gotta be like dipping and doing all that stuff. Like it's gotta be movement heavy.
Right.
And yes, I still want the fighting. I want the little like arenas where you get to fight the characters and then continue on, bro. So if someone makes that, please, bro, let me know. I don't have that. I don't have the skills to do that.
Yo.
So
yeah, if
Word.
But you know, as you like to preach, if it's not out there, you just make it yourself.
Yep. Damn fucking right. And that's exactly what my ass is gonna be doing on another side of things with furry art. But anyway.
So left the field.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I wanted to speak on it. Because we was talking about spiking the controller. Bro.
Fucking rage.
Rage in video games. Gotta be the biggest thing in video. Gamers stay crying about being the most oppressed race on the planet. Yet they be trying to kill each other over some fucking video game.
Video game, bro. Damn, bro. I used to be a crazy rager. Bro.
No, I used to be a League of Legends, bro. League of fucking Legends.
League. I didn't even play it like much, or even to an ability where I can say at all. Bro, no.
I played League for 2 hours and I was like, nah, this game ain't for me, bro. I had to uninstall it immediately.
Now listen,
Mid freaking game.
I know I'm probably doing this to I know I'm probably doing this to myself. But I just returned.
Oh my god, bro. You're cooked.
I just returned back to League. Wait, hear me out though. I'm in my Sage arc now.
You know what?
So if I do feel like I'm getting to that point where I'm getting too angry, just gonna turn it off.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Listen.
That's what. Yep.
The difference between that is literally just you turning it off.
Yep.
Even if I'm playing with friends, if I feel like I'm gonna get to that point, thankfully I haven't really, because like I said, I've been playing more Rivals and I don't really get toxic like that. Well, shit, I don't really.
Nice.
It's really just I crack jokes with the people I'm playing with, and that's really it.
Is Marvel Rivals a toxic community? They have one. That's what I was saying. Thankfully.
I mean, it's still fairly new. It's only 4 months old.
Oh shit! Only so maybe it hasn't developed. But then
no, the community's developed. But
I think the community is there, but from what I've been seeing on Twitter, I don't think I would necessarily call it toxic. It's just there's varying levels of skill. So you got people that are literally breaking the character so they can do crazy things. And you got people that don't know how to do that yet.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I'll say it like this, as far as it goes for community-wise, because, I'm not really part of no damn community, but, always watching it from afar.
Same.
But,
I'm a fucking ghost. I just be that one dude in the back.
Every community has their toxic side. Like, this just in general. Sometimes, obviously, it shows more than others, League and Overwatch, and sometimes, it's there, but people don't really give a fuck.
Right.
I wish it was like that for every damn community, but people are so involved that they want to involve themselves even with the negativity. So it is what it is.
And that's exactly what makes me rage in games. Because if I know that a game has a huge community, I'll probably stay away from it. Because I'm just like, I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't want to deal with toxic people.
Yeah. Well, big man, this is what I always say. Just gotta learn. To enjoy things on your own, man. Like, I know people always get at me like, but isn't it nice to, chat with the community? Always, don't get me wrong. But, like, I'm not going to let a community now make me dislike something that I like or that I want to at least try. Let me form my own opinion first. And then, if I agree with the community or the folk that's saying it, then, hey, there we go. That's the similarities. But generally, if I really do like something, I'm not gonna let no community. Oh, I don't like it no more now because the community ruined it for me. That's a little bit. I gotta say, it's not really having a backbone.
Yeah.
You ain't lying?
Yeah,
Shit.
You gotta listen. If you like something, you like it, buddy. That's it.
Right.
You know,
That's it.
as long as it's not too crazy. But if you like it, you like it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
it's we have too much free will right now to act like we don't, as far as it goes for like just really any fucking form of media at this fucking point. Like it's kind of annoying hearing people say it all the time. Like, oh, so you can't like that because the community's bad. Like, dog, bro, I'm not the community. Bro. I'm one person.
I'm not me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
chilling.
one fucking person, man.
Word.
Like, the
Word.
fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy because it's gonna get kind of kind of silly, kind of goofy. Anyway, I'm at work. Little short story. I'm at work. I'm chilling, doing my own thing. I'm not wearing my AirPods today. Somebody plays a song on the radio or the aux, whatever you want to call it. The speaker. The speaker. They're like, I kid you not, it is the most hood trap heavy music ever. It was like, yo, you like this? Like,
That's a diabolical question.
why are you asking
Bro was
me
trying to trap you. What?
this? Why are you asking me this? Oh, because your people would like this, right? Your people do like this.
Nah, that's good.
I'm like, listen, bro. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I have to fall into the stereotype. Now, you know what kind of music I like. And you guys call me weird for liking anime music anyway. So I'm gonna just keep listening to my own thing.
Call the day,
Y'all do what y'all
Call
do.
it.
Like, please.
Don't involve me.
Right. God damn it. God, that what?
Yeah, it's
Hey, bro, you like this? You won't like this. Foot up your ass.
You're not wrong.
Fucking around with me like that, boy.
You're not wrong, man.
It's kind of like it's been an everyday occurrence for like I've been there like two and a half years. In the summer it'll be like 3. Anyway, it's at the point where I just don't care anymore. It's
Nice.
like, y'all,
Yep.
you guys can't faze me. I've been called weird for liking anime music for the longest. Now you guys asked me on my first day of working here what kind of music I listen to. I said, oh, I listen to Japanese music. Scoff.
Insane.
Okay. You know what?
Okay.
I'm not sharing it with you.
Oh,
Right.
Listen,
This is my
100%.
own thing.
for me, I'm the worst because I listen to so much
Much
different
different
stuff. Like I listen to so much different stuff.
100%.
So I'm gonna get ostracized. Someone catch me listening to some Viking music. Hey, what you listening to, bro?
Right,
What
right.
I don't match that.
bro.
I don't match that melatonin in your skin, bro.
Yo, that's something that's so that adds part of the rage to me though, because I'm just like, bro, just because I'm this doesn't mean that I can't like it. Like I'm gonna like it, and in fact I love it.
Bro, everybody forms their own opinions. You
Right.
cannot force your values onto somebody else.
No, in any regard, no. You can only suggest, and if you have an influence, it's because they liked it themselves in the first place.
True.
Dang.
Very true.
Facts.
Okay.
None.
I'm gonna murder both of you, bro. My God.
For real, on God.
Oh God. Street facts. Bro.
TS, PMO.
God, bro, no. Oh my God. Freaking Gen Z lingo, bro. Oh.
Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Oh my gosh. Like, I still. See, this is how I know we getting too old, bro. When I first heard the Huzz, I was like, what the fuck is the Huzz?
What? I'm new to this.
And
What?
now.
I'm not gonna lie, I only heard it once. I still don't know what the fuck
This is
that
my
is.
first time.
And now I'm the worst, because I be playing with people. I'm like, yo, I need the Huzz, bro. Where the Huzz? It's a virus, bro. It's a virus. It's a virus.
One day I'm going to properly assimilate within the Gen Z, Gen Alpha lingo. They won't be able to tell how old I am. Yo, how old are you? I was like, Dog, I already reached that unk status for real, bro. I'm bro.
That's still crazy. It's like that's why we deviated from raging. Like we still gotta go back. But hold on, wait. Let me finish because we on the right topic right now. Hold up. Motherfuckers like you're 22 years old, you're an unk. You're 25, you're an unk. Like dog, you're still a baby, bro.
Bro, my gosh, bro. I was 25. I told one of these kids at the gym. He was like, "Yo, how old are you?" I said, "I'm 25." Dude goes, "Damn, you pushing 30." I said, "What?"
Damn, you pushing 30? That's fucking crazy.
You're still mid-20s.
Still mid-20s. That's my boy. What the fuck?
Yo, your life is over, bro. Your life is over.
Dude's already saying his prayers for you. I'm just like, God damn it, bro.
He said, damn, you pushing
30. I said, no. Damn. It hurt my feelings, man.
Look, bro. We're old. We're old. We're old. We grew up with the old folks, and now we are just the old folks.
Oh no, watch. Because listen, my parents always get mad at me. Shit, my older sister get mad at me.
Yeah,
and I'm
damn.
like, yeah, I'm an old man now. She be like, shut the fuck up.
Look, man.
I got my first gray hair. This shit is crazy. Oh, peep this shit. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's in this area. Do y'all see it?
No, bro.
No.
It's in this general area.
Because you ain't unk, bro. Shut up.
I'll be back, motherfucker.
Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is now that we are the older generation, we're looking at the younger people now, and it's crazy because what I'm seeing.
Yeah, we see what our parents see to a big degree.
We see what our parents see, but like now it's the younger. Oh damn, he lost his gray hair. My gray hair is going. He's going back. He's
Yeah, because you ain't stressing as much. You fucking idiot.
He's going back.
Yeah, loser.
Okay,
Turn it back that clock.
Fucking loser. Yeah.
You about to be one of the YNs again.
No.
Start chasing the bag, bro.
He said YN.
bro.
As the now older folk, we are now witnessing the most get money generation ever, bro.
That is also true. My gosh. That is very true.
To the highest degree, bro. Oh my gosh.
Like, bro.
I'm one of them.
If I'm visiting my... Hold on, wait. They like, bro, if I'm visiting my family, I'm not making money. They not nothing to me. Like,
Yo,
bro,
that's
you gotta
crazy.
chill,
That's
bro.
crazy. No, I ain't like that.
Yo, I swear, it's always the people that be having the most supportive parents and be like, bro, I hate them. Like, I wish I had that, bro. Like, damn. Nah, it's crazy. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you know, just to clarify too.
Right.
My parents are supportive.
Yes.
Not on everything.
Right.
That's understandable.
Right.
But they're supportive. I
Yes.
just gotta throw that out
You
there.
know that's healthy because they're
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have disagreements.
Yeah,
you know,
you have to.
can't agree with everything. That wouldn't be healthy either, to be honest with you. But yeah, some of these people, they be having the most. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that scene of XQC. His pops came in, mad jolly. He hugged them. Like, it's crazy sometimes. I don't know. It's just different. Like, you know, us growing up, not being the easiest, you know. But it's just, I don't get it. Like, some of them be having, like, loving parents. It's like, I hate my parents. It's like, dog, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
That's just like a mini rant of mine. I just don't understand. Like, I saw that scene now. It was funny. It's like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Like, how jolly he is and then how SEC is. It's like, you know, it's such a contrast. But it is what it is.
Insane, bro. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
back to rage.
to touch back on the rage, because, you see, that topic is so taboo.
It's taboo,
We
bro.
don't want to
It's
talk.
taboo, bro.
Have y'all ever spiked your controller
Oh
before?
yes, not in my adult, but oh yeah.
Bro, it's not just about spiking the controller, bro. Back in the day, I used to be snapping DSs in half. Bro, they weren't even mine. That's the funny part.
Snapping the essence. Bro, I used to bite my Game Boy when I got mad.
Yo, how'd it taste?
Mad, bro. I was mad. I strictly remember. Hold on. I strictly remember. I was playing this Wolverine game, right? This X-Men game. I was playing as Wolverine. It was this bit part. You're supposed to go up. I didn't know how to go up because I couldn't read. So I was struggling to get up the fit. Bro. I just got something that just started 9 on the Game Boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta appreciate getting older just in general because, bro, when we're young and we're playing video games, we cannot fucking read.
Yo.
Mega Man Battle Network was not.
God.
That was my downfall. Mega Man Battle Network was my fucking downfall. Oh my gosh.
When I tell you, between Battle Network, between Mega Man 64, between Super Mario, what's not the Nintendo 64 one? Was
You talk about the RPG?
The RPG? No, not the RPG. That one was crazy. But fucking the normal one, the 3D one.
Oh, 64.
It's literally called 64.
Yes.
I forget that, bro. I'm a dumbass. Fucking that game, just not being able to platform as a young kid, just not being able to do shit, period.
It's
the amount of GameCube
crazy.
controllers I've done, the amount of fucking 64 controllers that I've done, just
it's crazy. I'm like a natural born when it came to fighting game. I'm thankful for my pops for it.
Right.
A natural born when it comes to platformers and fighting games. Like as a kid, going crazy, bro. Mega Man Battle Network, bro. Done.
I got whopped.
I was cooked. Majority of it I was able to go through because the switch is going through. But when it gets to those points where you gotta talk to a person, bro.
That shit like eat out, eat out.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that always took me out was back when I couldn't read. Bro, this is back when video games had they let you talk to the person. Okay, you go talk to the person because it's the objective. You can't read, so you skip it through the dialogue. They tell you some really important thing, but you skipped it. Now you gotta go play the game, but you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing now.
You just running.
Like, okay, so let me actually go read now. Let me go back to the person I talked to. They don't give you the same text anymore. They don't tell you anymore. It's like, bro, what do I do?
That was the worst feeling, bro.
This is how I know modern gaming has been treating us too well, bro. As far as goes for, they take it in speech and then they immediately tell you where to go.
Yep.
Because I was playing Halo 3 with my friend, and a lot of times they just expect you to know where to go, and
right.
I respect that about the older games.
Right.
Bro, I can't tell you, me and him like circled around the area 3 times. I said, oh my gosh, that is just proof that like modern games hold our hands a lot. Cause my goodness, how we get lost in Halo 3, dog? That is a memory. That is one of my favorite games, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Like you can't even call that unk status.
You can't even.
That was just modern games that controlled our minds, bro.
Damn. And it's the fact that in older games too, they would not cease to put Easter eggs in places where you legitimately had to break the game to figure out where the fuck these things were. Especially Nintendo back in the days.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Easter egg hunting.
Yes.
Fire.
Yes. Finding all sorts of secrets was always my favorite thing.
That was something that made me rage too, because I would go on YouTube back then, the lovely ripe age of when it was first born. I would see some people upload a gaming clip on that potato thing. I was like, how did they do that?
You just gave me like
the brain blast. You just fucking
you
shot mad years of youth into my brain, bro.
2009,
bro. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Bro, Kingdom Hearts 2.
My
I played
God.
I played that game until the timer could not count anymore. And that whole time I was looking at YouTube like, dog, where the fuck is this portal?
Yo,
How do I fight fight this guy? Where do I get my crown at? Like, what the hell are these mushrooms, bro? I don't see them. Where's the puzzle pieces?
Literally, bro.
Bro, that game was not logging any more time for me. It was done.
See,
I was final mix was a thing. Like, why they got more stuff than me?
bro, I was a
That
mega
game was
baby. When I could find cheats to make the game easier for me, bro. Game Facts was my best friend.
Oh, Game Facts, bro.
Bro, I still go to Game Facts to this day. Like, if I'm playing an old game and I want to know something,
Yeah, that ass. Yo, Game Facts is your
That's
friend.
It is.
That's
it
Game
is.
Facts is your friend.
Legit.
The people, they tell you all about it. They tell you where to find them. Like, you know what? All right, bet, thanks.
Yep.
Damn, I miss using that, man. Cause a lot of games don't even have like cheats anymore now and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just very handholdy. You know, a lot of the times you have to a degree kind of artificially make it harder for yourself. You know, if you want to do that type of stuff.
Bro,
Generally, I just enjoy a game.
If I have my phone on me right now, bro. Ooh. I forgot the year. Anyway, bro, I got like 2 specific Game Facts pages open. And every now and then, because I wanna know the gear location, I just pull it up and like, all right, bet I can find it from this enemy. Now I'm gonna go farm.
Yeah, literally.
That was me surprisingly for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I did getting all the souls and getting them to level 3, bro. I shit you not. I would literally be going in and out of the same room, just hitting that same enemy into the fucking soul. I used every single form of luck the game can give just to do it. Like I think it took me like 3 days to legitimately actually just lock in and get the soul from every single enemy. And then after that, you have to beat the game on hard to get the Hellfire Soul, the Dracula's ability. Bro, there's one, it's a Locust boss on hard. Now, I love Castlevanias. I mean, I love Metroidvanias, because a lot of times it is just movement. Bro, the Locust boss is bullshit. It's like half of the screen gets filled up with him just tossing locusts at you. Like, no!
Oh my gosh.
Like, so on hard, yeah, I'm like getting hit twice. Gotta use a potion or use one of the meals I got, and then hit him like 3 times, get hit by the locust again. Like, bro. But yeah, nah, man. Yeah, I miss a lot of that old stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Stuff, yeah.
Reminiscing like the old men we are, according to Gen Alpha.
The Gen Alpha were old.
Pushing 30, you might 25.
Only 25, bro. Shit, man. Damn.
It's right, homie. It's right, homie.
It's our thanks, bro.
It's right, homie. We still young at heart.
We still young here.
I mean, I can't tell anybody because every time I tell them my age, like, oh, you still a baby. It's like,
there's that other side.
I always tell them, I always tell them, hey, I'm fine with that. I ain't gonna fight you. No, I'm not gonna fight you.
You see, I have to switch my perspective because there is that other side where older gen. When I say older gen, I'm talking about beyond millennial, like freaking. Because my parents are boomers, literal boomers. So it's just like going to the gym. And I see like other people. They're within that age range. They're in their 50s, whatnot. They're always doing this. Oh, I'm just like.
Dog.
I'm a grown ass man now. Like, you giving me that? Oh,
no, you're not.
Like, bro, got that. They really. Now, when they look at you, bro, like your shirt transforms into like a clear white shirt. A fucking bonnet goes around your neck, bro. Like, oh,
fucking
pacifier.
Pacify my mouth. I'm just like, for real. I'm like, damn.
I be saying crazy stuff, and it be like grown ass man, bro. Grown ass man. So I mean, listen, like I said, it's always several different perspectives. Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Right. It's the same though. It's insane.
Alright, well y'all y'all I fucking enjoyed this.
Word.
This is the first episode. Yes. Free. I'm probably gonna call you back as well. You know, we're gonna try to do this honestly actually by next week because it's real simple, you know. Just, if not by next week, the week after, but definitely I'm actually be on everyone's ass, including myself. So we're gonna actually go for next week. We're gonna try for next week. It don't gotta be the same time. Don't matter. As long as we get it on a weekly or bi-weekly basis.
I think on a bi-weekly basis.
Bi-weekly basis would work better.
It'd be more reasonable.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. And then more information in case we want to talk about anything else. So you know what? We'll do bi-weekly. Okay, cool.
Right.
Other than that, y'all enjoyed it. I love y'all to death. And
Thanks.
yeah, man. Just fucking a successful first episode.
Yeah.
Guess.
Oh fuck. Damn.
Yes,
Old
you
as hell.
did.
I reached my
Old
hand
ass
on my
man. Yeah.
chest started cracking. What the fuck? Does that ever happen to y'all? What the
Bro,
fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I reached my
No,
arm
I
out.
popped my chest. I'm like,
She
yeah,
hurt.
you gotta stretch, bro.
Bro, I reach my arm out, and every now and then I feel it just.
No, that's how deep. Y'all, you remember when I had back problems? I started cracking. Remember I did? You're like,
Yo.
wow, like, goddamn. The fuck broke your back?
Damn, bro. Fuck.
Oh, God. But again,
This is.
yo, I'm glad y'all came out for this, man. Definitely we gonna be doing this a shit ton more. It's legit actually now start, thinking of some ideas. Other than that, it's still gonna be a fucking yap session.
Just a
Don't
yap
fucking
session,
matter.
flapping gums, bro.
It don't fucking matter,
All
bro.
the time, bro. We just talking for real.
Just yap.
Also, too, before I turn this off, Emma Frost and Squirrel Girl's a baddie, bro. God damn. God damn.